already know, so you can like
No, I
fill
don't,
me
nigga.
in.
No, I don't, nigga. We be in the Castlevania here, nigga. It's some things, nigga, that I gotta, nigga, go look at because they're taking it from so many different games, and it's not in chronological order like how the games are, nigga. I mean, I gotta give them
Right.
credit, nigga. It's a whole lot of body of work you could dive into, and like bring other shit to life that was never spoken on. So a lot of that is like that. And, I'm with it. I'm straight. I'm straight with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm straight with it. I give you an example. Like the preachers and shit, they had the people in the church. See, the demon went up in there and said, hey. Dude was like, this is God's house. And the demon was like, nigga, God don't live up in here, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Told him straight up.
Nigga, that shit was excellent.
I'm
Nigga,
trying
see,
to tell you.
I had started it before, but then I had stopped. And I think I was like on season. I think I watched like half of. No, I watched season one, and then I got through like half of season
All right,
two.
let me give you a breakdown of what you're watching this shit. All right, the season one is actually a combination of a couple of games. The legendary
Okay.
Dracula Curse, Castlevania 3, because that
Uh huh.
got Cypher in it and Allegard in it. That was the first game that like actually you could play the character while you could switch off and on while you playing the game,
Right.
right? So it was about that, and that took place before the original Castlevania. So it's a prequel, right?
Uh huh.
It's a prequel. So it
So
go.
wait a minute. All right. So let me ask you this, because I always got this confused. Is Simon's Quest and Castlevania kind of like one and the same?
All right, it go like this. Great question. It goes Dracula's Curse first. If we talk about the timeline, then
Yeah.
Castlevania, then Castlevania 2,
Uh huh.
and then it will go to Rondo of Blood. That's what you watching right now.
Okay.
That's Rondo of Blood. But nigga, the Castlevania, the show, it got elements of the PlayStation 2 Castlevania Curse of Darkness. That Devil
Okay.
Forging and shit. That
Yeah.
that come from that. Hector, that
Okay.
come from that.
Yeah.
Kamala, the evil bitch of the vampires, you didn't even know her backstory. That come from Castlevania 2. Castlevania 2 is basically Zelda 2 in Castlevania form. See,
Okay.
all right. Castlevania 1, you play as Simon.
Right.
When Simon beat Dracula, he was cursed. He was cursed. He was
Okay.
like, all right, nigga, something happened. And that's what Castlevania 3, Dracula's curse. You find out every time you beat this nigga, the player be cursed. Right?
Right.
Now, you never knew that Simon or the Belmonts knew how to do magic and shit like that, like Cypher.
Yeah.
You never knew, but then you'll find out later that no, they got magical abilities and shit. So when you play the
Right.
game and you do this thing like a item crush, it'll show a superpower with whatever type of item you using. So it's like they explain it like how did the character do magic. All right. So
Yeah.
so the first Castlevania he beats Dracula and shit, but Dracula puts a curse on that nigga, so that nigga gonna die. So what he got to do is go find Dracula's shit, put his shit together, burn that nigga, beat him, and you still die. You still get cursed.
All that shit and you still die.
But no, because no, it's because Castlevania 2 is a broken game. The developers and programmers they really they rushed it. They rushed it.
Oh,
They rushed it so much, nigga. When you play that game, if you ain't use Nintendo power, nigga, you gonna be lost, nigga. You go. Angry Video Nerd said, nigga, this is besides Ghost and Goblins, this is the number one fucked up game. I
and
mean,
I see. I didn't play neither one of them, but I remember them.
Simon's Quest was my first game. I had two games when I first got my Nintendo: Simon's Quest and Blaster Master.
Yeah.
Mr. Tripp had the original Castlevania with Ninja Gaiden and shit. So it's like they was too hard, and then I took them from here and I whipped on them. I was like, okay, all right. So that's how that shit goes. They haven't showed nothing about Simon. So it's Trevor and it's Richter. Now, the seasons of Castlevania where they was like showing like the back lore to Trevor, that was dope because we ain't never seen that. We never seen them like, cause the Belmonts they kind of like barbaric and they brute, they arrogant and shit. So when you watch
Yeah, I
Trevor,
can tell.
he could kick ass and all that shit, get drunk and all that, but he's still
And,
like an outcast.
right, yeah. I did kind of peep on that.
All right, so then they went into why Dracula was pissed off. That's what's dope. That was dope about that. Now, all right, Dracula was pissed
Yeah,
off
that,
because
that was though.
because
Cause
he
it
gave
was
the
quiet.
Earth woman a chance and shit. He wanted to get in touch with his humanity. Now
Right.
that lot of lore come from the movies, them old Bram Stoker Dracula movies.
Yeah.
Cause that's what the kind of game kind of like tie into. So they're weaving in from books, folklore, and making some shit up that just fit, nigga. So it worked. It worked.
Hell yeah, it worked, nigga. Because the shit that they was doing in there, especially with them, nigga, being able to move to Dracula's castle, nigga, from different dimensions and all that shit.
Hey, see, that's Dracula's curse. Because it never went into detail like what Dracula's castle was in first Castlevania, second or third, that it was an actual motherfucking like a machine that moves in and out. And you never knew that because it'll pop up every like 100 years. Because
Right.
Dracula's immortal, right? Dracula's immortal. See, right now, I guess they sent that nigga to hell because he wanted to be there with his wife. So they sent that nigga to hell.
Yeah. But then when they did at that shit at the end, they brought him and his wife back.
Yeah, see that shit tied into like with Saint Germain and shit like that. That nigga from Curse of Darkness. It's like if you only played the first couple of games, you like, who the fuck is that? And that was just a character. Like what I liked about what they did, they took like characters out of certain games and gave a backstory. Like with Isaac and with Isaac and the Devil Forge Master, right?
I like Isaac, nigga.
Yeah, Isaac kept it real. But even
yeah.
Dracula told him, hey, nigga, your devotion is too damn much. But Isaac kept it real, right?
Yep.
And then it's like he's a human, but he wants to, prove himself so much to the Dark Lord. But then, you got to look at Kamala. Kamala over here like, look, we about to wage war. We about to use this Devil Force Master to make some, make the army of darkness, make the army of darkness. And then, keep in mind, the church got their shit too. The church over here tapping, needs some demons.
Yeah, nigga, you know what? When I seen that shit, they was like, they got the Jesus upside down and shit.
I mean, they went in. They went into like,
nigga,
but
nigga, they were.
But if you do some research,
it was brilliant though.
If you do some research about the church, they talking about the Bolsheviks and shit. It's a show on HBO where it shows the Bolsheviks. They used to wear the red cardinals and shit. They was some evil motherfuckers in the church doing the most and shit. So it's tied real life with that.
Yeah, that shit was tight.
And then to find out, and this is something you learn from the games, right? When you fight Dracula, you always gotta fight death first.
Right. Because which was the Grim Reaper.
Because Dracula is like, look, nigga, I'm so superior that death do my bidding.
Right. He's like, that's powerful, nigga, when you can summon death, nigga, to handle your shit.
The Grim Reaper, nigga, do your bidding. Every Castlevania game, nigga, before you fight Drac, before you go up in that little tower up in that last scene, that little tower, before you go up in there to fight Drac, nigga, you gonna fight death. You gonna fight death. And every death except Castlevania 2, nigga, is Castlevania 1, the death
is different.
The fighting death in the Castlevania 1 is the hardest shit in the goddamn game.
I bet it is.
Now,
I bet it is.
Now, when you watch Castlevania, notice, nigga, Drac is gone. And it's like, who the villain? Nigga, that nigga Trevor had to fight death, nigga.
Sure did. And that was a good. I didn't know how Trevor was gonna win that fight.
Hey, that's Curse of Darkness. That's where Hector had the Devil Force Master and Curse of Darkness, nigga. That's what you gonna fight. And then in the PlayStation versions, you gonna fight Death as well, because you find out that Death was this dude helping you out all through the whole game, and then that nigga just turned into his real self, nigga. Like,
gotcha.
So Death plays a part. Now, when you watch this new shit, nigga, There, all right. In
Don't
the
tell
new
me.
shit, it's a
Don't tell me.
no, no. I'm just saying, it's still about games, but you still gonna have to go back and look at certain games, like nigga, like that new shit, nigga. You gonna be like, oh, nigga, like I didn't even know that. Like it's just the lore. How I didn't even know that game was like based on that type of villain having this certain shit, nigga. It's like you gonna be like, wow, like wow, and it's in a different time, so the language is gonna be different. Uh,
Oh yeah, yeah. I think I watched. I think I watched. I'm on episode 2.
yeah, you see
Uh,
the talking French and shit like that.
Hell yeah, they in Boston right
Yeah,
now, and they all dressed up, all bougie and
yeah,
shit.
yeah. But
Yeah, so I can tell, yeah, it's a different time. Now they getting into that bougie, real bougie shit. You know, it was the what fight was that? It was like that purple vampire
all right, nigga. With
when
double,
Richter nigga he scalped homeboy, he
nigga,
all his shit.
nigga, that whip, nigga, that's the vampire the killer whip, nigga. That's that whip, nigga. That whip, nigga.
All right, now look, here's my question, nigga. Before I go with shit, because at the beginning of that shit, I was a little confused. Now, was that old lady when Richter was the baby? Was that Cipher?
No, that was Cypher's grandmother, nigga.
Okay,
That's
okay.
that's
Because
Cypher's grandmother, nigga.
I was noticing that the grandmother had them same powers. That's why I was like, is that Cipher?
Yeah, see, that's the thing that told this was bringing together that. All right, because Trevor didn't have that shit.
Right.
So I'm looking at when did that merge together? Because it's like you'll see Richter with the item crash, but we never knew that Richter could do magic too and forgot how to do it. That's the thing. We never knew that.
Right.
Because when he started doing a little fire thing, you're like, huh? And then even the Native American vampire, that nigga or that nigga right there, it's like he's from Symphony of the Night, but we never knew that he was Native American.
Oh, see, I don't even know who you talking about.
That's the
Like I
that's the
said.
dude that killed Richter Mama, that turned into that dragon in the
Oh,
beginning.
okay, that
His name is
motherfucker. Okay,
Olax or Olax.
yeah, there
He's
you go.
Native
Okay,
American. So
so that's a Native American. Oh, all right.
but the game ain't never said he was Native American. The game that come from a different game. So they take both shits from all the games and then they make this. I mean that shit's dope. But
Yeah.
it's just the you would never you ain't never know like how this universe worked and shit until now because they explained it and shit, right? And
Ooh.
see the vampires, nigga, they got their own set tripping just like the church got their own set tripping.
Yeah, I was noticing that. Like you had with them female vampires, they was on their own quest. Like with that one bitch, that the what was her name, Carmilla, the one the misogynistic bitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, she was just like her. I was like, yep, she hate niggas. Except like she got the modern women mindset.
Definitely. They hit a rule. Hit a rule. But see, this other shit, man, it's like I had to watch it a couple of times because I had to soak it in. There's so much shit going on. It's like, because I didn't know that lore about that game. I played the game, but it ain't never went into that lore like with Maria. You can play Maria, but I'm like, damn, Antoinette Black, and she from Haiti and shit. It's gonna go into that. I was like, I thought that was dope. Like, damn, you know that.
Come on now, and we gotta keep it real. We know Hector fell in love with that bitch.
Hell yeah, nigga! Hell yeah, he fucked that cute vampire, nigga.
No, I know that, but I said he fell in love,
Yeah,
nigga.
yeah. But see, it's like,
But she did too. She caught feelings first.
yeah, but it's like, no, she was trying to use that nigga as a pet because they needed that nigga. So it's like
Oh, it worked.
he realizing because it's two people. It's Hector that do that, and it's this other dude named Maximum. Now when you get to this new season, they gonna speak reference on to that. But the way I see it, it's like they taking the devil force masters to make that army. They need to keep making that army. That was the first one. Now the second one, the church is doing the same damn thing. The church don't even supposed to be dealing in witchcraft and shit. But it's like they trying to make an army to attack that army.
Yeah.
Cause
Nigga, all right, nigga. I better handle my business, nigga. Let me get to this shit. Nigga, I will holler at you later, nigga.
all right, nigga, peace.
All right.